shit fucking lasts. It's like that shit needs to follow those fucking machines on there. Man, dude, fuck you, dude. Piece of shit. Yeah. It's that fucking lasts. That fucking cows in here, dude. Cause look, these ones are $6.25 each, and look. Just all full of fucking liquid. All of them. Look at that. And he's just an illegal immigrant, so it's like, what do you think the cops are going to do? You think they're going to be like, oh yeah, we're going to take this guy to jail because he's messing with the laundromat? It's like, no. Last time, there's this freaking guy that was literally, you know, taking his clothes off. Damn, dude. Guy just messed up everything for me. Now I either have to pay $8 or just like a whole freaking a whole $10. Piece of shit. Yo, man, you work here? Yo, you work here, man? Discúlpame, perdón. Estaba en mi canto. ¿Dónde? Bueno. Voy a quedar en Someone's obviously ¿Y no te regañan? Yo, man, do you work here or not? Y le dices eso. Man, dude. Better stop putting fucking shit in the machines here. Yes, nigga. This guy, dude. This guy's pissing me off, man. And that's the thing too, is like these cartel, like these illegal immigrants. Ah man, dude, they just come in, they try to start stuff with you. I remember like not even panhandling for food. I just like asked if I could have, you know, had somebody buy me food. That's it. Because, you know, I don't get EBT. Department of Social Services literally works with cartel. Like, no illegal immigrants allowed, basically. Like, it's exclusively cartel. Which is funny because I was at their, like, downtown office location. It was literally just all cartel or, like, black gangs in line. I literally couldn't even believe it. It was kind of like the same video with that plaza that I was at. Which is crazy. Literally, like, when I was in downtown, not even, how long did it take? Not even at least 20 minutes to like an hour, technically, where I was, you know, like, I got like a drink at Starbucks, you know, because I was like, you know, go somewhere safe around here, you know? And I shit you not, this black guy just comes in. He's like, "Oh, you think you could help me buy a cup of ice?" And I was like, "Oh, I already knew what to tell him." I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, man, but my phone died, so I can't pay for anything. They're helping me redo an order." And he's like, "Bro, I just saw you pay for the stuff." And like, dude, he just kept insisting. He's like, "Bro, I saw you pay for the stuff. Stop playing." And I was like, "What the hell? This is like this guy used to like bully people out of their lunch money. Not even like actually like assault them physically. Like he'd literally just bully them out of their lunch money." But I just looked at the workers and he couldn't really say anything and do too much. He probably could have like, attacked me. But there's like one, two, three, four. There's like 5 to 6 officers in this one plaza, and I was like, why is there so many security guards? And I also noticed like all the security guards had not only tattoos, but they're all Latin to Hispanic. I was like, why are all these, security guards Latin to Hispanic? And they all just like meet up because like they somehow know about like my whistleblowing, especially to TS Escorts, List Crawler, to Backpage and Bedpage.com, and me exposing this human trafficking. So they all like huddle up, and they're just like, "Oh man, like no more needing to like kick out the homeless people. How are we gonna get rid of this autistic person?" And I'm like, "Man, dude, I tell you, like Los Angeles is corrupt as hell." I'm like, "Man, shoot." Santa Monica too, literally. I can't even wash my clothes in peace. This guy literally like messed with all the machines that are $6. So that means I either have to choose the machines that are like $4 to $5, or I have to choose a machine that's $8.50. So I basically waste all my money. See, this is why I don't even get a job right now. I'm just like, listen, all of the people who have a 9 to 5 job, they're complicit in human trafficking. Plus, it's proven that cartels targeted younger people because they know that they could get drugs, they know that they could get women who are being prostituted, all right? And basically, they would smuggle like these lands to Hispanics in the country. So it's like I'm not jealous, and I don't feel ashamed for not actually being, seeming irresponsible, not having housing or food assistance or employment. All right? Because Los Angeles caters to people who want to be complicit in human trafficking or drug trafficking or money laundering, and that's it. Okay? There's no in betweens. All right? Even if you go to college, you could still do all those crimes, one out of the three or all three at the same time, depending especially on how many people you know, who you know, and those were really only the two main factors. So that's it, man. That's it. Fudge. Like, that's it. Gosh. It's really, that's really all it boils down to. Like, Los Angeles could keep trying to seem responsible as they may seem, but in reality, they're not. Same with Santa Monica. You want to be reminded just in case. You're just like, oh my gosh. Well, first off, the people who are really tired of me are the younger people like myself, but they get all the privileges because they do 9 to 5 work and they do organized crime, which gives them a lot more money. It's lucrative, whatever else have you. So they get the best of both worlds, and they're just like, oh, we're so tired of this guy. Oh, we hate this guy. But I'm like, well, you can hate on me all you want. But But I'm going to see the positive either way. So hashtag they mad, hashtag stay mad. Also, think about somebody who causes not even. Hold on. Think about somebody who not even causes terror, okay? Not even causes disturbances, okay? Not even gets things misrepresented. They have the clear picture. They understand things, okay? And I used all of this, okay? Even used my own autism, which could be at my detriment or be a disadvantage for me. And I used all this with my autism, any kind of skills, talents with my autism, to bring down a city like Santa Monica. I was like, damn, I've been bullied by San Pedro, Los Angeles, California. I've been bullied by Torrance, just like some effect. But like, actually, yeah. I've been bullied by Redondo Beach, like a little bit, like a decent amount, like pretty decent. Yeah. I've been bullied by Ranchos Palos Verdes, yeah, 100%. But like not that much because like I didn't really have the money or means to really like go out to Ranchos Palos Verdes. And basically, even Lomita got bullied out there. Lomita, Harbor City, and Wilmington, California, yep. And Long Beach. Oh yeah, to the point where like Long Beach, I had to just stay away from. I was like, those aren't even bullies; those are ops, enemies. Like, I can't even play around where they're at. Long Beach, for context, is the first place that I got in trouble with because when I was on tsescorts.com and like into trans individuals, you know, now the LGBTQ community is going to come after me, whether I want to go after them or not, because they're going to be like, hey, this guy's too innocent and he's talking about our friends who are selling themselves and their bodies. And I don't know if I could do a gay impression, but we can't have them doing that. I I really need to call Stacy. We need to. Yeah, I can't do a gay impression. Whatever, dude. Anyway, so um, yeah, I mean, for somebody that actually causes an entire city after being bullied, especially by one of the main hometowns that I grew up in, which was San Pedro. Wilmington, technically not really, because like Wilmington, I was only there for like a few years, like probably like 10 years before I actually moved to San Pedro, Los Angeles, California. And San Pedro, California is like where I basically grew up the most. So, um, then Koreatown, then eventually I came to West Los Angeles, Santa Monica area. I even got to see San Gabriel Valley and San Fernando Valley, and even Beverly Hills. So kind of weird how like I didn't used to know about Los Angeles, but then I basically got to travel everywhere and know the ins and outs sort of in a short amount of time, whatever. And basically after like I'd get bullied, you know, by my own hometown and all these other places, and even though Santa Monica gets me pretty good, you know, bullying the crap out of me wherever I am, or even West LA, I still got them back. Fiscal and financial distress. Think about it, because somebody else. Okay, so like the facts could say this individual, this autistic individual, he's having delusions. He didn't cause fiscal distress directly or at all. He didn't cause fiscal distress for the city at all. Actually, somebody reported their essay abuse, their you know inappropriate abuse to them, and that's why we're in fiscal distress. It has nothing to do with that autistic person or this autistic individual. But then at the same time, like, think about misinformation and then information that isn't even added on to there. And I'm like, hold on a second, because Santa Monica is a close knit community, just a tiny bit or even the same amount, but just in a different spectrum, closer than San Pedro. So basically, everybody talks to each other, everybody knows everybody that comes in and out. Very simple. So think about like the people that knew about me, and they're like, hey, there's this kid that like is going around, and he's talking about these pedophile elites, and um he's exposing these college students from UCLA and even USC and all these other places with human trafficking. And now we're getting heat from all sides of Los Angeles and the other cities within SoCal, like Redondo Beach, Long Beach, everything. Boom, and then closes in on them. But like not really, because they're all working together, but at the same time, like, think about gangs. They can't really be on the same side. So I not only cause a county distress, or like basically backhanded the county like I should. And Santa Monica being the last people that I should do it to. Because I'm like, hey man, I'm like a refugee. Stop fucking with me. What the fuck? I literally had to leave, San Pedro, Los Angeles, California. And even if I kind of did deserve it, being in and out of TS escorts or list crawler or to Backpage or bedpage.com, I never even wanted to go on these sites. I didn't even really have an addiction to like adult material. It's just I was being abused, and there were no other. I don't even have any addictions at all, really. I just literally had nothing to do. I was like, oh my goodness, I'm being abused, so might as well, be dysfunctional and be doing stupid stuff online. I know that doesn't make sense, but think about it. Like, a lot of people don't even do the right things in the world anyway, and that whole analogy that I talk about all the time, make it not make sense until it makes sense. So basically, make things not make sense the entire way through. Okay, like you're doing things backwards until it makes sense. Eventually, you go forward somehow. But back to my point. So I get bullied in all these cities: San Pedro, Torrance, Redondo Beach, Ranchos Palos Reyes, Rolling Hills Estates, and Pavilion. San Gabriel Valley. San Fernando Valley, it's like kind of, but San Fernando Valley, I wasn't really even there for that long. Long Beach, anywhere in between. And basically, I came to Santa Monica and I was like, you know what? I'm going to start speaking out. And somebody had to see, and they're like, you know what? We could probably win a lawsuit. We could win a lawsuit. My son literally got, SA'd and assaulted and inappropriately, you know, touched by this police officer. We're gonna win a lawsuit. And I'm like, great. I'm like, awesome. I don't even like Donald Trump, but I don't really hate this guy at the same time. Like, I actually used to like kind of support Donald Trump more than I disliked what he was doing or saying. And now it's like, well, I mean, why now? Like, I'm just gonna hate this person who's gonna be the president either way. I mean, doesn't really make any sense. I mean, like, I don't want to get into this, but like, we support not only Israel, but we support, because Israel, like Palestine, like Israel, you gotta chill on Palestine, like eventually. Eventually, you have to. Maybe they'll never see it that way, but whatever. I mean, they'll never do it to the cartel. They'll never do it to Mexico. They'll never do. They'll never do what they're doing to Palestine to Mexico, because they bring in a lot of money. But as soon as they do, I won't be laughing, but best believe I'll be observing very closely. I'll be observing very closely, especially if you all get deported. Not a single one of you, cartel, not a single one of you affiliated with cartel will stay in this country. I'll be watching very closely if I, not even being a supremacist, not being a white to non-white supremacist, because I appreciate blacks to non-blacks. It's just, you know, that I don't like Bloods and Crips, and even those people I could like sometimes, but for the most part, people who are just bad characters, bad apples, or assholes, fuck you. Okay? So, especially Middle Easterners to East Asian, and then, of course, every single Asian and Pacific Islander, too. Don't think I forget about you, Pacific Islanders. Advocate for you guys the most, from the Philippines all the way to Hawaii, and Indonesia all the way to, I don't know, Cambodia. Is Cambodia even technically Pacific Islands? It's not, huh? Whatever. So, that would just be ironic. What Israel's doing to Palestine, America would be doing to Mexico. I would be... If there was like an alternative universe and I could just choose, I wouldn't even care about morale. Yeah. Yeah, I would laugh. I'd laugh. I wouldn't even think twice. Yeah, I'd laugh at all you. What? You kidding me? You know how many people, like the guy outside, could know that go to church, especially Catholic church, after they literally had a week of taking people's lives, and even if then that night or day beforehand going to church, they literally throw somebody in acid. They literally like take somebody's head off. They'd literally just take a life, even a child's life. Because usually when cartel, for context, usually when cartel takes a life, they take the entire family's life. They leave no survivors, just like Israel and Palestine. So it's like, they're just like China with Tiananmen Square, but like, yeah, I don't have to say anything else. But yeah, it's not hate speech, because I'm Mexican and I don't even try to use my own race to brandish, to express myself, to hate my own kind and cater to people of not my kind or myself. So yeah, no hate speech here. It's just hypotheticals anyway. Yeah, if I was in a completely different universe and Mexico was just being genocided by America, and like a Nazi Germany, or like a Zionist supremacist Israel, I'd just be lucky enough to be here. I'd be like, I'd be like, hey. Oh my gosh, I literally have gotten my medical attention taken from these people, and I have it. I have all the proof there. I have all the proof. Before I even left the hospital, not even the hospital, before I even left an entire medical building, I just saw this lady like texting like intently on her phone, and like somebody comes in and like they're talking to her in Spanish, like, "Hey, are you getting this asshole right here?" And she just nods. She's just like, and I was like, "What the fuck?" This lady literally talked to this other lady that's all mad texting on her phone. God only knows who she's texting on the phone inside the building. And after the doctor was examining me, he was looking at the left side of my sinus, knowing that there's a tooth impacting it. When on the entire time on the right side, there's just cancer on the right side. It's just like, yeah, it looks like your right side you have a tooth impacting your sinus. He looks on the right side. He's like, yeah, there's nothing there. He's like, immediately pulls out the device. He was doing an endoscopy, which means like they're putting a camera in your nose, and he immediately pulls it out, like knowing that I actually have cancer, and like he doesn't want me winning a lawsuit against Providence Medical Center, 328 plus or minus over 5,602 plus or minus CAT scan radiation level of a nuclear site or nuclear fallout or a nuclear blast. Yeah, I confirmed it with fucking Google. Fuck you, Providence Medical Center. Fuck you, fucking Santa Monica piece of shit. You deserve to fucking have your money fucking taken and be under fiscal distress. Fuck you. Now, let's finally get to my point, alright? Because I've never been able to fucking bully an entire city like I have done to Santa Monica. And keep in mind, there have been nice people here and there, but for the fucking most part, I've been far more mistreated than I've been fucking treated decently. Especially since, you know, I lost $6 in this fucking laundromat. I lost $6 fucking dollars in this fucking laundromat. I put my coins in the machine and it just ate all my fucking coins. Okay? Actually, no, technically, I didn't lose just $6. Cause and then $5, I lost fucking $9 in here. So yeah, I actually, excuse me for that one. And the lady doesn't want to give it to me because she's like, oh yeah, how do I have proof that you ever do your laundry here? I'm like, do you fucking see this right here? I have to fucking do laundry right now. What the fuck, dude? Fuck, man. People just, I don't even want to say anything because this lady, like, was kind of nice. But that's the thing that I don't like about, that's the thing that I don't, it's not, can I even say it? Because I don't want, you know, YouTube to try to say that this is hate speech. It's definitely not, but that's why I don't like about lands to Hispanics. You know, they'll do you favors, and they'll try to like blame you for shit that you're not even doing wrong. For shit that you're not even getting fucking wrong. For example, this lady will literally help me out. You know, she said that if I ever need anything, I can ask her for whatever I want. But yet she doesn't want to fucking give me the money that got eaten up by the fucking laundry machines, right? So let's say I asked her for a favor beyond fucking, maybe like a free soap, for example. Free fucking laundry soap. She would give me the laundry soap and be like, oh, I don't know why you're still homeless. You choose to be homeless. You choose to be homeless. I'm like, man, what the fuck, dude? I'm like, man, you can't even say shit. Only I could say shit about you. But I know if I do, people are going to immediately get behind your fucking back because that's how Los Angeles is. It has community elderly members. So elderly community members and middle-aged community members that are fucking depraved, they're fucking addicts, real fucking drug addicts. They learned how to function. And that's why they get mad and offended immediately. It's not because they're fucking liberal. It's not because they're fucking Republican. It's because they're fucking doing organized crime. And if they're not doing organized crime, they're either paying for fucking a little bit of prostitution or they're fucking addicted to drugs. That's it. So anyway, fucking stupid ass Santa Monica. You're just like fucking San Pedro, but like you're just like San Pedro, but you're bigger and you have like a lot more, going for you. But I know even if I say anything critical about San Pedro right now, San Pedro's gonna be like, oh well, remember those? They'll finally admit it. They'll be like, oh yeah, you never had mental health issues. You're right. We were medically malpracticing against you. We were branching mental health services against you. You're right. And thank God that you weren't able to find a lawyer and you dare try to take Los Angeles in a huge lawsuit, but you try to take Providence Medical Center in a lawsuit and Los Angeles Fire Department and Los Angeles Police Department, LAPD and LAFD and all these other conglomerates of people, and you dare wanna bring a lawsuit to UCLA, or a prominent institution, university that you want to attend, and they research you with autism, and your mom puts you there, and she works for LAUSD, make sure you have a good education, which actually my mom literally like made sure that my IEP, which is basically my entire education plan, was like messed up. So it's basically like having Social Security. It's like the public equivalent of like a normal person having Social Security, but they're forced to have Social Security, and your parent could just like mess up all your opportunities, all your employment opportunities. Gosh, that sounds nightmarish. Oh my gosh, I don't even want to give anybody like fucking ideas to do this, but that's basically what an IP is. Okay, so anyway. And I'm just like, shut the fuck up, San Pedro. You fucking. Yeah, I could say so much about you, but the point is that they've been doing raids. So they'll be like, oh, well, you got all these criminals to chase after you and pursue you, but we cleaned up our city, and you no longer ruin this city, so yeah, you go ahead and stay in Santa Monica because you're not welcome here anymore. It's just like, fuck you. Dude, who the fuck is coming up with this guy here? Who is coming up with this guy right here? I'm like, you know that guy? Dumb cartel piece of shit. Fucking playing fucking this stuff. Dude, he probably wanted to look like a whole fucking hero. Putting fucking cleaning vinegar, a cleaning vinegar bottle right here. But in reality, it's not fucking cleaning vinegar. It's probably just fucking bleach in a bottle. And he's just fucking putting it in all the machines so that way on fucking camera it looks fucking good for him. Fuck this piece of shit, man. That's basically the same thing that you do, San Pedro. You fucking have raids in your city and be like, oh, thanks, LAPD, thanks. Oh, good job, man. We got that autistic person out. Because, for context, I swear to God this happened. This guy in a fucking car pulls up, and I'm doing, like, street acting, but also advocating for the city because they had done graffiti in San Pedro at this like intersection where everybody could see. So I'm over here and I'm just like, what did I have in my hand? I had something in my hand. I think I had like a pencil. If it wasn't like a pencil, it was just like something. And like I just wrote over the graffiti with whatever object I had in my hand. It had to be like a pencil or something. And then this guy drives up, and keep in mind, there's like a few cartel and like a few non-black to African American gang members just speeding past with their cars, right? And then this white to non-white dad, fat, fat, dead Pete, fat, dead Pete. Oh my gosh, fat, dead Pete, looking piece of shit. So you could only imagine, kind of like that dad bod, but like the shitty kind. Beyond middle age, he was like fucking getting over the elderly. And he pulls up, and he's like, think it's funny, huh? He says something like that, something on the lines. I don't know if that's what he said verbatim, but he says something like that, within those lines. Then he goes, I'm just like, then I go, I'm like, oh, you think I did this right here? You think I did this? And I looked at everybody. I was like, hey, he thinks I did this right here. He thinks I did this. Everybody was laughing, and then he goes, you fucking ruined this city. They should put you in jail. I was like, you fucking put me in jail? And I didn't even do this graffiti on this fucking wall? I have autism. Fuck you, piece of shit. Even if I fucking did want to do anything, you would have to fucking literally try your hardest, because autistic people either get to fucking be good citizens, they get to be halfway fucking criminals and functioning members of society, or they're fucking criminals and they're going to fuck you over because they have an apparent disability, mental illness, or whatever you want to categorize it, and they could brandish it against you, which I don't really do any of those. So that's what he said. He's like, you're an asshole. They need to put you in jail. He's like, you ruined this city. I was like, oh fuck, dude. You want to know what city I really ruined? It was Santa Monica, bitch. That's what the fuck I did. I put him under fiscal distress, because if you think about it, I'm not only putting everything out on YouTube, but I'm acting so good where not even the police can't really arrest me. If they do, I'm not a street preacher, and I'm not somebody talking about like political stuff. And I'm not somebody that's stationary being in one place. I fucking take my advocacy all throughout the city if I want to. But that doesn't mean that I have a mental health issue, or I have I don't know, I don't have like a criminal I don't have a criminal way of thinking, or a criminal way of behaving, where I can't just sit like in a restaurant, or just sit in a library quietly. Sit fucking do my homework quietly if I could fucking do that. You know what kind of fucking house I fucking grew up in? Piece of shit. To the point where my eye twitched. Same eye where I fucking probably have cancer. That fucking Santa Monica Providence Medical Center, St. John's, fucking gave me with that CAT scan of 328 plus or minus over 5,602 plus or minus. I'll never forget it. Fucking coming out of that CAT scan, my whole entire body was fucking burning. Literally felt like I had already went through a nuclear blast. You know what the fuck that feels like, piece of shit? I don't give a fuck what you've been through. I don't give a fuck if you got raped by your mom or your dad. I don't give a fuck if that happened, even if you were a boy. I don't give a fuck if somebody else, way creepier, fat, smelly, and ugly, let alone if they would be homeless, did that to you. My experiences are not the same as yours, bitch. I've probably been through way more than you have. Just in a spectrum. Not lesser or more. Just in a spectrum. And even then, it would probably be equivalent, meaning if they'd really add up and do the math right, more than you've fucking been through. And I don't give a fuck if you have a job. I don't give a fuck if you go to school. You only have all that, at least in Los Angeles or California, because you work with fucking human traffickers and you work with drug dealers. And at least, if not that, you don't work with those two directly. You are either doing money laundering, or if you're not doing all three, or two, or any of those three, you're fucking complicit in it, or you're keeping your head down and you're shutting the fuck up. Which I don't have to. Fuck you, piece of shit. I don't have to do organized crime. I don't have to do, you know, societal compliance training. I don't have to do fucking mass organized crime. I don't have to do societal organized crime with your fucking stupid ass in America, let alone Los Angeles or California. Fuck you, bitch. I grew up with three older brothers all beating me down at least once or twice, a few fucking times. And at that, keeping me up, okay? Making sure that I don't have any sleep while they get to have all the sleep they want, okay? And causing dysfunction in the fucking house. Fuck you. And plus, my mom learning and fucking studying on how to abuse, be addicted to, I don't even know for certain what kind of drugs exactly, okay? I'm fairly positive. And I'll say fairly, give it the benefit of the doubt, but I could say positively, she's addicted to fucking meth. But she does meth ritualistically. Like, she'll do it on a special fucking occasion when she knows she could fucking get away with it. Like, I don't even want to get into the shit, you know? And even if not that, eating disorders, addicted to eating disorders, or addicted to spending money, which I could fucking prove any day of the week. And definitely addicted to fucking family dysfunction, at least drama or abuse. Whether it's happening to her or she's doing it to somebody. Fuck you. Don't ask me how the fuck I'm doing. I don't give a fuck if you fucking literally buy me food. I don't give a fuck if you try to hunt me down with the rest of the family. Fuck you. I know how to act, but like now I'm talented in acting. So you best leave me the fuck alone. This is to my family, by the way. Just thought I'd say that. Because everybody's like, what the fuck, dude? This guy's having a mental health issue. I'm like, no, it's acting, but it's acting towards my family because, yeah, my mom's trying to act innocent and save my family, but they're not fucking innocent. Surprise, surprise. They're literally just scared for their fucking lives because they know that the amount of money that I've angered with TS escorts, list crawler, to Backpage and bedpage.com, which all traffics transvestite prostitutes, female prostitutes, male prostitutes, and any child here, there, anywhere in between. That's it. Think about Spy Kids. I want you to think about Spy Kids the movie. I want you to think about Spy Kids the movie, but I want you to like really like watch the main three movies. So like the first one, the second one, and then 3D. Any of the other ones, who cares? I want you to watch those three movies and I want you to recognize, because I know that the people are like, why watch Spy Kids? I'm like, because I used to make fun of like the term Spy Kid because like I was spying for America, but like not for deep state America, for like rebellion America. Like better rebellion than these stupid fucking Palestinian protesters or these stupid fucking liberals or these stupid fucking women's rights or or animal rights groups, anywhere in between. They're so fucking stupid. Like, oh my gosh, just admit it. You don't care. Just admit it. You're just human traffickers, or you're prostitutes, or you're pimps, and that's it. You just have these activist movements. You have these activist movements, especially with the animal rights. Because if you ever notice, if you ever go to an animal rights event, there's always some girl, especially with glasses, dressed halfway to full on skimpy, but like has all of her credentials down. Gets good grades because she knows the teacher, and or knows the community, and yeah, this bitch is being trafficked. I'm not even going to be cordial. The girl is being human trafficked, especially with those animal rights groups. So yeah, that's it. Think about that. Animal rights activism wasn't even about animal rights. It was just all to mask the fact that those college students or young adults that do that, they've human trafficked, so they basically want heat off their publicity and seem like they're doing something charitable and something humane. So that way they never get caught up either paying for prostitutes, being the pimps or human traffickers themselves, or being complicit in it altogether. Yeah, it's fucking crazy. Can't even believe I broke that down. But you know what I did break down? Santa Monica with that fiscal distress. With that financial distress. That's the same thing that means. Yeah. And I get to do that to you. You see, I could take care of my hygiene just enough, but look at what I lose. Look at what I lose, you know? In the process, I lose. I I get ads about like dental implants all the fucking time. So I guess Google is basically telling me like, hey, you're gonna lose all your teeth because these people aren't going to take care of you. It took 2 months, at least like a month and a half, and even then at least 1 month, just to fucking have a dental appointment. I had to wait for a cardiology appointment, which basically means like I had to have my heart checked, which I didn't actually have to do. They're just trying to, say like, oh, we're just doing it for safety, but in reality, it's just medical negligence and medical blackmail or just neglecting medically. So that way, or just healthcare fraud. It's just healthcare fraud, so that way they could literally make sure that I have more infections in the tooth and I just lose my teeth and nobody will want to listen to me because what the fuck? Who wants to listen to somebody that doesn't have teeth? Who wants to listen to somebody that has half their face cut off because they have, cancer right here? Fuck you, Dignity Health. Fuck you, Los Angeles Ear, Nose, and Throat Office. That's like not the actual name of the office, but they know who the fuck they are. Fuck you. Piece of shit. Fucking checking the left side of my sinus. Obviously, there's a fucking tooth impacting the left side of my sinus, and the same thing that is gonna happen right here is gonna happen right here, and we're gonna go through the entire cycle over again. Because you see that cartel out there? See this retard out there? That's a motherfucker that makes sure that I don't get any fucking healthcare, dude. It's making sure that I don't get any healthcare. Oh man. This fucking guy doesn't even work here, dude. He actually doesn't work here. Anyway, so look at this jailbreak at the beach. At least 2 criminals are walking around Santa Monica unsupervised after a pair of disabled ankle monitors were found along the beach. Then it says Santa Monica Police Department said tracking and supervision programs are not administered by Santa Monica Police Department, and abandoned devices need to be inspected to identify serial numbers or agency markings before coordinating with the responsible agency, which could include LA County Prohibition, and Department of Corrections could include LA County. Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation or jurisdiction. So basically, Santa Monica is just like, hey, man, we're not responsible for that. Our police department doesn't even give out ankle monitors. We just put people in jail, and we'll put the innocent people in jail. And you know they'll put the innocent people in jail because you know what they'll put innocent people in? While these people get to fucking run around Santa Monica? Fucking stupid idiots. Look. Housing for the mentally ill individuals. Coming to Ocean Avenue. I don't even want to read this. I'm just like, there. That's the people literally being able to escape, the police in Santa Monica, cutting their ankle monitors, and meanwhile, all or any innocent people, they literally just get shoved into housing. And if not innocent people, this housing is going to be used to house addicts, homeless hitmen, and they're just going to be running around. They're going to be running amok. Or even stupid fucking cartel. Stupid cartel. That's it. Fuck. Gosh, dude. So there. That's it. It's that easy to break down. You don't even want to fix your shit because you're too addicted to drugs. Like if I wanted to just be like, you know what? I'm too addicted to trans prostitutes. I'm just gonna work a cartel and non-black to African American gang members. Fuck you all. And like all the traffickers, all the prostitutes all get to get away with whatever they want. And meanwhile, like, I'm the only one getting detained. Wow. This guy didn't actually fucking lock the door to the bathroom. I can't even believe it. He had a little bit of sympathy. A little bit of mercy there. I'm gonna confess something. Last time, this guy left his stuff out, and I was like, "Oh man, I kind of want to steal this guy's fucking shit, dude." I could not lie. I was like, "Dude, if I wanted to steal this guy's stuff, I could totally steal it right now, and this guy would not be able to do jack shit." Because I mean, the police could, look for me all they want, but it would be so well documented that, the police would be like detaining a U.S. citizen that's definitely being, like halfway, almost trafficked by those cartel, Latin Hispanics. And, they'd just be detaining somebody for a person who could steal my stuff, and they wouldn't get caught for nothing because they're illegal immigrants. They're not on record for anything, and they're in the sanctuary city, so you know they're gonna have all the legal rights and social services that they need. Anyway, that's it. Either way, still appreciate everybody. Still love everybody. Doesn't matter who they are, what orientation they are, or anything. And yeah, hope you have a nice night. Be careful out there in the world. Never know what can happen, especially in your sleep. God knows I have to sleep on the sidewalk because I'm not going in any mental health housing or any homeless shelter after fucking Soul Housing. And God knows if I'm going to get my Social Security that I'm entitled to, or food assistance, or, some kind of community building. God bless.